All right, what's up, everyone? I am in Agawam, Massachusetts. Hopefully I said that right, both of them, because honestly I don't know how to say either one. I am at Six Flags New England, and I would be showing you Six Flags New England right now, but the parking lot is basically surrounded by woods, so you can't really see anything. But I'm here, Six Flags New England. Never been to New England before, period. And also I had to fly into Hartford, Connecticut. So that's 2 brand new states visited today. Very excited. Honestly, what's up with Connecticut? Let's talk about Connecticut just for a second, because when I was driving in, first of all, they had some very unique and beautiful houses. I liked them. I like the vibe. There were a lot of people just walking. It's weird. I don't know where they were walking to. I don't know why they were walking. They were just walking. So that's weird. But yeah, I was going to be in San Antonio, Texas this weekend. There's a huge storm system just barreling through Texas. My sunglasses are all fucked up. Look at this. Better? I don't know. The storm that pushed through Texas really kind of ruined it for me. So we're here in New England instead at Six Flags New England. Let's go have a Six Flags day and hopefully ride some rides. Beautiful house. People walking. You know, it was April when I recorded this, so it was really cool to see this little Halloween merch store they had set up. All right, first roller coaster of the day, we have a Vekoma boomerang called Flashback. Now, you've seen this ride before, I'm sure, so I'm not going to show the POV of it. But, you know, it's your standard boomerang, and the backwards loop here is my favorite part. All right, second up is Pandemonium, which is another pretty popular ride model. You've seen this type before, most likely. It's a Gerstlauer spinning coaster, and I'm pretty sure I've rode this exact layout before at Nickelodeon Universe. I'm pretty sure it's basically the exact same. I think this one is shorter than that one, but pretty fun. All right, next up, this is the one that I'm probably most excited about, is Wicked Cyclone. This is an RMC hybrid. I really like the theming of this one. It's setting up that there's like a horrible storm hitting the area. So like there's some storm chasing vans out and like a crash storm chaser plane. And in like the station, it's kind of like wrapped with newspaper clippings of like this monster storm that's hitting the area. If you have never rode an RMC before, it's really hard to explain kind of what's going on, like what you're actually feeling. Basically, the ride is known for its really abrupt airtime, like ejector airtime. It makes you feel like you're wanting to be ejected and thrown out of the actual train upwards. So if you see these little tiny bunny hills, they might not look like anything. These little tiny hops that you see and these twists and turns, you're hitting these at pretty high speed. And the forces you feel, I mean, it's all in your thighs, like the lap bar, you're just getting slammed upwards into the lap bar. And I might make it sound like it's uncomfortable, which it kind of can be, but it is absolutely a blast kind of experiencing this. You see all these like twisted turns, and definitely make it a to-do if you have not ridden an RMC hybrid before. Find one and ride it, please. All right, Wicked Cyclone's awesome. First row, my first ride, definitely a blast. All right, Wicked Cyclone from the back was so smooth. It really seemed calmer than the front, if that makes sense. I really, really enjoyed it. Now we have to do the unfortunate part of riding some kiddie rides. So this is gonna be awkward. Okay, Catwoman Whip. I really don't remember much about it, to be honest. It's been a little bit since I've rode it. But I mainly just rode it for the credit. I don't really think it stood out that much. I've rode a lot worse, that's all I'll say. And as far as like kiddie coasters go, this is not even near the worst one. I've ridden a lot more embarrassing ones than this. So overall, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I spent $11 on these fries, and I'm not gonna lie, they really weren't that good. All right, no joke, I was really excited to see this pie eating contest, but I was 15 minutes too late and I missed it. All right, Thunderbolt, wooden coaster built in 1941. This one was pretty fun. The ride attendants were great. It's just kind of your standard old wooden roller coaster. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's really cool to ride something that's this old. The only negative is there was a group of fellow enthusiasts, all right, roller coaster enthusiasts, on the train with me, so you know how that goes. You know, and I can hate on them because I am a thuzy too, so it's all good. But yeah, thuzies can kind of be a little bit overwhelming, I'll say. All right, Superman, the ride. I love the shot here as you see it. Superman kind of above the shops. There's some real ominous clouds in the background behind it. Superman's been on my must ride list for a while now. I mean, just listen how cool this thing sounds. This thing is fun, fast, and has a lot of airtime. The only thing that I really think's weak about it is the theming, to be honest. It could use some work. Okay, just like the boomerang coaster mouse, you've seen it 1,000 times. There's really nothing unique about this one. And honestly, after this park, I'm just so tired of boomerangs and wild mouse coasters. I think I'm just going to ignore them in the future when I visit parks with them. Unless it's like Apple's Apple, where it has like at least one or two unique things about it. I'm just going to skip it. The Riddler Revenge. Yes, that's the right name. It's a Vekoma suspended looping coaster. And honestly, this is my favorite ride of the day. Yeah, just kidding. I got 6 flagged and it was closed. Alright, but for real, all jokes aside, the biggest surprise for me was Batman The Dark Knight. It's a B&M floorless coaster. You know I love my B&M inverts. I absolutely love them. But I can also say that I really, really love B&M floorless coasters too. They're just a ton of fun, they're aggressive, and they typically have like really picturesque layouts like you see here. I'll personally take a B&M floorless over a B&M dive coaster any day. Also, I really dig the colors on this one. The purple spine and the blue rails are rad. I don't know why, I think they go together. Alright, and you know that I had to get a pretzel, okay? This thing was salty as hell, and it was one of those Bavarian shit ones, but I love giant pretzels, so I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Alright, and I don't know what's up here, but Six Flags New England seemed to have some pretty interesting food stands, like this empanada shop. There was also a Greek cafe that I was hoping to try, but they were both closed, so I'm not sure if I just picked a bad day, or if this is something else going on, but either way, it's just not a good look. Alright, final thoughts. I had a good time. I wish operations were a little bit better. Like Superman only had one train. They had the Bavarian pretzels, which is not okay ever. But other than that, I mean, I had a good time. Everything else was cool. I wish I could have rode Superman more times than I did. I only rode it once. I waited in the line for about 25 minutes, even though I had a fast pass. So it was just one train operations. So I couldn't imagine going through the normal line today. I think the wait time officially was like 75 minutes. But yeah, so far, here are my very quick observations of the park. It felt like a normal Six Flags park. There were a ton of security walking around. I don't know why.
People walking.
Security was all over the place. And I don't know why. Like I said, first time in New England, so I really don't know what to expect. But everyone was super nice, friendly, and they just fucking walk. And I don't know why. People just fucking walking everywhere. But they're out here walking, guys. I don't know why. New England, you're weird. Check this out as well. I don't know if you can see it, but it just started raining, so I apologize for the voiceover stuff. Sometimes, like, if it's just so weird if you're alone walking behind like families, it's very weird to like for me to film myself. It just makes it feel weird. I don't know how to explain it. So if I was doing a voiceover, is because if I turned the camera around, it'd be facing someone that probably didn't want to be on film, or I didn't want them to be on film. But yeah, New England, had a good time. Six Flags New England. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want more. I'm going to keep trying to make them better and better, more entertaining. Yeah, that's all I got. Bye, everyone. See what I'm saying? I feel like just walking. Where are you walking to? I'm just kidding. They're leaving because it's raining. I got out of there before the rain started. Ah, you fucking walkers. Counter review here. Very acceptable. I like the space. Good job.